Hello and welcome again to the Bench Report, concise summaries of debates and briefings from the benches of the UK Parliament. A new topic every episode. You're listening to Amy and Ivan.
Hello.
Today we're unpacking a really critical statement from the Science, Innovation and Technology Committee in Parliament.
Yes, their focus is that immense, sometimes overwhelming challenge of social media, misinformation, and, those powerful algorithms shaping what we all see.
And the urgency behind this, well, it was really driven home by recent events, wasn't it?
Sadly, yes. The committee shaped their report right after the horrific Southport attacks on July 29, 2024. And, of course, the violent unrest that followed.
A terrible situation.
It was just such a stark reminder, wasn't it? How quickly online misinformation, when it's amplified by algorithms, can just spiral into real-world violence.
That context makes this topic incredibly important, and the committee really highlighted the sheer scale of what we're facing here, regulating these global tech giants.
Absolutely. Companies whose resources often dwarf those of entire governments. I mean, think about it. The UK's entire public sector budget is roughly comparable to Meta's market capitalization.
It's staggering. And current regulation, like the UK's Online Safety Act 2023, well, it's already seen as out of date.
Exactly. It was designed for yesterday's problems, really. It's struggling now with new threats, particularly generative AI.
Which can create incredibly convincing deepfakes, mass-produced false stories.
At lightning speed, it just makes future misinformation crises potentially far more dangerous.
So what's at the heart of this? According to the committee, it comes down to the business model, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Most social media relies on advertising, so their priority becomes engaging content, regardless of whether it's actually true or helpful.
Which means for you, the user.
It means their core incentive is keeping your eyes glued to the screen, even if that involves amplifying polarizing, sensational, or, frankly, false information, because that's what generates ad revenue.
It's a fundamental conflict of interest, then.
A systemic issue, yes. It promotes harmful content and really undermines public trust. It's not just a feature, it's structural.
Okay, so if that's the root cause, what did the committee propose? They laid out 5 principles for a, quote, future-proof online safety regime.
That's right. The first one is public safety. Just acknowledging that misinformation is harmful.
So platforms should demote fact-checked misinformation and take strong action during crises.
Precisely. And crucially, all AI-generated content must be visibly labeled, no ambiguity.
Got it. What's principle 2?
Free and safe expression. This is vital. Tackling misinformation has to align with the fundamental right to free expression. It's finding that delicate balance.
Safety versus free speech online. Tricky. Principle 3.
Responsibility. This is key. While users are liable for what they post, platforms must be accountable for amplifying harmful stuff.
Even legal but harmful content.
Yes, they should conduct proper risk assessments for that too. They can't just wash their hands of it because it's technically legal.
Yeah. Which leads nicely into the 4th principle, control, giving users more power.
Exactly. Users should have genuine control over their own data and what they see. Critically, they need a right to reset the data that recommendation algorithms use to shape their feeds, a sort of reset button.
A fresh start. And the final principle.
Transparency. This feels like the bedrock, really. Social media tech algorithms, generative AI. It must be transparent, accessible, and explainable to public authorities.
As they put it, if we cannot explain it, we cannot understand the harm it may do. That's powerful.
It really is. It's about pulling back the curtain. Parliamentarians also voiced some very specific worries during these discussions.
Like the impact on young people.
Yes, significant concern about their susceptibility to misleading content, online radicalization, partly due to cognitive development stages, and the deeply troubling evidence we've seen about algorithms actively amplifying self-harm content.
Horrific. And what about platform accountability more broadly?
Well, the point was made that while companies might take down harmful content quickly once flagged,
they often don't accept responsibility for how it got so big in the first place.
Exactly. It highlights the need for stronger regulation, yes, but also for clear demonstrations of accountability from the platforms themselves.
We also heard frustration about digital advertising, didn't we? That feeling of being constantly targeted.
Yes, like WhatsApp integrating ads. The committee stressed users should have clear opt-out options. More control again.
So, tying us all together, what's the committee's final message?
It's an unequivocal call to action. They're urging the government. Acknowledge the Online Safety Act isn't fit for purpose anymore. Adopt these 5 principles. Implement the recommendations swiftly.
Because their belief is quite start.
It is. Without decisive action, another crisis like the Southport riots, or potentially something worse, is, in their view, only a matter of time.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Consider how quickly online content shapes real-world events and what role our own awareness plays in demanding better protection and accountability from these powerful platforms. As always, find us on social media at Bench Report UK. Get in touch with any topic important to you.
Remember, politics is everyone's business.
Hello there, this is Tom, the producer of The Bench Report. Listener suggestions are vital to my mission of making politics more accessible and accountable. So, if you have an issue that's really important to you, personally or professionally, and want to know what those in power are doing about it, please get in touch via email or via our socials at Bench Report UK. I'll grab another coffee and start scanning those parliamentary archives.